In my work, I've always drawn on myths and legends because I think that I like to deal with archetypes and I like to deal with narratives that have a kind of classical feel, that kind of eternal journeys really, rather than anything that's specific to a particular period and time. There's a timelessness about myths and legends that kind of I find really inspiring, and so immediately I kind of got hooked on looking at kind of Malaysian myths and legends because that's where I was.
I think the Bengali tradition, which I grew up with, listening to numerous folk tales and rhyming songs, kids songs. I spent some of my childhood in Bangladesh as well, so
yeah.
I always had that very strong influence of folk stories and legends. For me, it's how do you bring relevance to those stories now? Because we're all asking those questions. Are we culturally appropriating?
Exactly.
Are we able to find universality? But I think there is something about storytelling and legends that, due to their timelessness, do allow a lesson or a kind of a way of understanding the world.
As in many myths and legends, there's always a journey that kind of puts people to a test. But in this case, the coin is flipped because the woman above the mountain is the one who tests all the men down below. And here you have a woman who is totally playing tricks and using guile and wit to kind of flip the coin and to flip the power play that is going on with in this case, the Sultan of Malacca. So a very powerful man is being tested by this woman of mystery.
And then when you have the mountain image, you have the idea of personal quest and journey, because you're thinking of the Sultan going up the mountain, but you're also thinking, she's already up the mountain. How long has she been there?
Yeah.
What was her journey up there?
Exactly.
I've never actually designed the sound of a mountain. I think as a sort of creator of that music and sound, I'm excited to see where it will go.